Hey guys, what's going on? Joe with Lone Wolf Paintball. Today, I'm going to go over the difference between the new Geo 4 and the Planet Eclipse CS2 Pro. So, all right, right off the rip, everybody always wants to ask, a new gun comes out, like, well, how does it compare? What features are different? That type of stuff. So you guys asked for it. So here it is, new Geo 4 right here. Price points, everybody always wants to know. This comes in right at $1194.95, so right about $1,200. The CS2 Pro is going to come clocking in at $1,550. So difference about $350. You got your Pro, you got your Geo 4. Bam. So first thing would be the barrel. The barrels between the two are going to be same exact barrel system, shaft FL with the aluminum tip, 14.5 overall length on it. With the Geo 4 though, the Geo 4 is just going to come with one insert, be one 689 insert. If you guys aren't familiar with how the shaft systems work, you got your two separate pieces here. So these are your inserts. They're going to be labeled right across here with the internal bore size. So this is a 689. The Geo just comes with one insert and one tip. And then with the CS2 Pro, same barrel, same insert. This one comes with three inserts though. So you get like a 681, a 685, and a 689. So you get three different inserts with it. With the Geo 4, it just comes with one. You can always buy extra inserts later. So as far as kind of how the front grip systems work, these are both very similar. Both have a rubberized grip. This one has kind of the look more of the CS1. It's kind of got that humped out version. Definitely a little bit thinned down though. And then same thing, you got your quick removal of the grips on the CS2. So you can see as far as batteries, this one's going to operate on two AA batteries, going right up in the front here. Your battery door, this one's going to operate on two AA's as well, but it's got this internal, access on it. So it'll slide up, pop into place, snaps in, whereas on the Geo, there's two batteries right on the side, kind of different configurations as far as like the metal post that goes through there. People always ask, yeah, there is like a big, there's like a metal post. That's what this housing's connected to. A couple screws there, a couple screws there.
Is that the traditional ways the batteries were in earlier versions of these guns too?
What back? Well, once they started getting rid of the pipes and that, we have relocating the batteries to the grips. Before, back in the day, on the original Geos and whatnot, they used to have the air transfer pipe that would go to the regulator, so the batteries used to go in the grip. But yeah, ever since they started getting rid of the piping system and just doing everything internal, no external pipes, they went to the batteries up in the front foregrips. So next thing is going to be the eye covers. Both are going to have the quick removal eye covers. That just slides back. Same thing, slides back. You can access your eyes. You got your ball detents. Looking, push the bolt back. There we go. So. Both of them are going to come with your actual ball detent that's in the breech, and then you get an extra ball detent. It's kind of a nice little convenient carrier spot. One of the things that you will notice, though, that is different is going to be the eye system on these things. With the Geo here, it still has your traditional kind of eyes where it actually has an eye wire. So you'll have your board. One wire will plug into your board. It'll run and pigtail out. One eye wire goes to the right side of the gun, and then there's a separate eye wire that goes to the other side of the gun. So you got these two eyes, shoot a little beam right back and forth. Technology works. It's always it's always been reliable. One of the downsides though is when you do have the external wires, when you get into like maintenancing things like that. When you want to drop the grip frame, you got to make sure that's an extra step. You got to take both of your eye covers off. Pull the eyes out so you don't all of a sudden undo, your two screws, go to pull it out, and if those wires are connected, then you can end up running into some problems. So with this one, the eyes, like I said, traditional actual wired system. Whereas with the CS2 Pro, it's going to be contactless. You can see in there, there's no wire. It's just going to be a part in the grip frame. So the grip frame itself has it has like the top eye board that sits in here, and then it's got a little reflector. I'll show you. So right inside there, that little kind of clear piece is part of the eyes, but that stays mounted on a board that is mounted on the bottom side of the grip frame. So how that works is it's got a little reflector. So the eye covers on the CS2 Pros are different. It actually has this reflective material, so it takes that, ends up, bouncing the light off, that type of stuff, where the Geo just has these two beams that just look straight back and forth at each other. So you can see the eye cover on the CS2 Pro to accommodate the new reflector style, and then on the Geo, you don't have any of that because you just got your traditional eye system there. So the nice benefit to that is that you don't have to worry about the wires getting pulled out or anything when you drop the frame on this. It's just the frame comes right off clean. There's nothing you have to worry about. Whereas when you do take the frame off in this gun, you're going to have to, take the eye cover and take the eye out of each side, make sure it's protected, drop your frame. We go to put it back on. You need to make sure that you got your wires tucked in spots so you don't all of a sudden pinch a wire between the body and the grip frame. So that's ultimately, one of the reasons why, they ended up doing, this type of system is to make it easier to maintain, less chance for people to kind of mess it up when you put it back together. So from there, feed neck setup's going to be identical, same, pretty much, yeah, same exact feed neck, same exact collar, the Planet Eclipse low rise feed neck. You can take them off if you want to take it off, that screw, take it out all the way, kind of expand the metal out and it'll pop off. So same exact feed neck with the guns. The eye system's definitely different. The front configuration on the grip is a little bit different on it. Next up would be the trigger system itself. So the nice thing about the CS2 is if you get shot in the trigger, you need to clean it. All you have to do is you got this one screw right here. You just undo that screw and bam, your whole trigger assembly comes right out in one piece. So it's a real quick, easy way for you to maintain your trigger. So if you do take a shot there, you got some shell that's messing up, you can just one screw, pull your trigger out, wipe it all down, change it out. If you want to put a different trigger, that's one of the nice things. They call these the trigger. Yeah, Planet Eclipse does a different. Yeah, I forgot what they call it, whether they refer to the shoe or the. But yeah, either way, this front blade trigger, when you do buy the CS2 Pro, it comes with two of them, so you kind of get two different shapes. The Geo is just going to come with one, but a lot easier to change that out, a lot easier to pull out that whole mechanism. With this one, if you want to, you want to take out your whole trigger, it's going to be a little bit of a process. You're going to have to drop the frame, remove the eye covers, take your grips off, start undoing some multiple screws to get this whole assembly out. So definitely a lot more work if you want to clean or maintenance the trigger. But again, that's why this one is, $350 more. It's got more of those quick high-end features that you can get at it. So next up, your rear grips going to be the same exact grips they put on the Geo 4. It's going to be this quick release. Looks like the grip size, looks to be the same exact, definitely the same quick release technology, but it looks like they use pretty much the same exact grip. Your ASAs are both going to be the same. The Planet Eclipse pops ASAs. You're going to adjust the velocities right through the bottom. So real similar on that. And then other than the exterior looks, like I said, we've kind of went over the trigger differences. We've run over the differences in the barrels. We went over the differences in the eye system. And then the other main differences are going to be the actual core. Eclipse had always used, their traditional Geo core. They came out with the IV core on like the Geo 3.5s it was, which, everybody really loved the IV core. So I'll pull these out so you can kind of see the difference in the actual cores. So, but the way they actually operate is, is going to be a lot different than the other one. If you want full details on that, you have to read up on the spec sheets and that, but you can start looking. So this is your IV core. Bolt out. And then this is going to be the Gamma Core. So the Gamma Core you'll find in the CS2 Pros, you'll find in the 170R. Real similar version is used in like the Ether 2, all that. So you can kind of see how those operate. IV core. So ultimately, they're about, end up being about the same length, but this one, when you pull it apart, you see the differences. Kind of, that would be broken down Gamma core. And your IV core. Bam. So cool. Yeah, so that's kind of comparisons of those. Like I said, for more in-depth details, we got some other videos that kind of get into that more of, the actual mechanisms. Planet Eclipse has a lot of really cool illustrations, like on their like YouTube and stuff like that. They'll have some videos that'll show like the actual full like inner rendering schematics, workings of these, so you can really see the differences. But yeah, we've had some guys do some shooting comparisons and whatnot, so you kind of notice some sound signatures and things like that a little bit different between the two different cores. So, but yeah, other than that, that's kind of a brief overview of the main differences between the two. Like I said, we covered price point, we covered the barrel systems. You get a tip and 3 inserts. With this one, you get a tip and just 1 insert. Feed necks are the same. Front grips remove similarly. A little bit different battery configuration, but both run in AA's. The eyes are definitely different. The contactless frame, so you don't have to worry about any different parts, things like that. Trigger removal system, and then yeah, the actual cores. So like I said, we'll be doing some shooting comparisons and that. So make sure you guys stay tuned and. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, make sure you head online to lomopaintball.com. We got all these guns available for purchase. And got any questions, anything like that before we close it out?
Yeah, you always forget about the Jerky Den, where they can get the lean protein, keeps them full all day on the couch. And the question of today is from Austin A. Human from the Titman Stormer shooting video that just came out.
All right.
He wants to know, what are some good barrel upgrades if he gets it?
So the Stormer is going to take the 98 custom barrel thread. So yeah, just kind of, one, you'll have to make sure the barrel will fit into that sleeve. But yeah, if you're looking for kind of like a good barrel kit, the Freak XL, we got like the one-piece carbon fiber barrels. Those are really nice. You can get those in a 98 custom thread. You can use the different inserts. So that would be probably what I would look into. Is picking up one of those one-piece barrels. Comes with a 689 insert. You can get a couple extras and be out there hitting the field. So,
all right, there you go. If you got a question, leave it in the comments, and we might pick it randomly. And otherwise, we will see you guys next time.
See you later, guys.